Mudavadi, Your Excellencies, Ambassadors, High Commissioners, leaders of the private sector, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor for me to yet again participate in the summit of Comesa. I'm most grateful for the opportunity to be here today. May I start by congratulating Her Excellency, Madam Secretary General, on all of the progress recorded since the last summit last year. In line with this year's theme, I wish to commend Comesa for the very bold steps that have been taken under the leadership of the Comesa Authority to embrace digitalization and the digital economy as a catalyst for growth and integration. Various initiatives that have been rolled out, including the digital free trade area, the cross-border payment systems, electronic certificates of origin, as well as other digital tools, enable more efficient, transparent, and inclusive trade within Comesa. Certainly, Comesa in this regard is a shining example and model for the rest of the continent as we transition to digital trade. As the chairperson has just noted, the AFC itself has now moved from negotiations to implementation. Digitization is at the center of this transition to implementation. In this regard, a key milestone is the Protocol on Digital Trade, which was adopted by the Assembly of Heads of States and Government of the African Union in February 2024. The protocol addresses a number of critical challenges, including payments that is seamless, interoperable across regions, market access for digital products, digital trade facilitation, and most importantly, an imperative that we all share, digital inclusion. We believe where we implement the Protocol on Digital Trade, Africa's digital economy is set to increase from the current value of 180 billion United States dollars to over $700 billion by the year 2050. At the heart of this accelerated growth in Africa's digital economy must be benefits for small and medium enterprises and young people. The AFCFTA Secretariat is committed to working with Comesa to play an important role in the harmonization of digital trade rules and the deployment of digital technologies for Africa's economic development. Progress has been made in very important trade-enabling areas such as payments. The Pan-African Payment and Settlement System has been adopted and endorsed by the Assembly of Heads of States and Government as an example of the deployment of digital tools to enhance and reduce the cost of trade in Africa. May I conclude, Your Excellencies, by making an observation that is all too obvious to all of us, and that is the current adverse geo-economic global context, which will have materially a domestic market in Africa to enable the economic self-sufficiency of our continent. Modest steps have been taken in this regard. For example, in 2024, Africa recorded trade of $220 billion. More and more countries are beginning to seize the opportunities of the AFCFTA. 24 countries are currently trading under the rules of the AFCFTA. And today, this afternoon, Ethiopia will mark its first trade under the rules of the AFCFTA. Your Excellencies, modest progress has been recorded. However, more needs to be done to build the economic self-sufficiency of our continent by creating a truly viable domestic market in Africa through the AFCFTA, where no country is left behind. I thank you very much.
Can we give a round of applause to all the speakers that have spoken so far? We now will progress to the closed session of the Summit of Heads of State and Government. And I'll request that we all be upstanding as we allow the presidents, the prime ministers, and the vice president to exit while the rest of us hold on. I will guide you on our exit protocol, but let's allow the heads of state, that's the presidents, the prime ministers, and the vice president, to kindly exit to proceed to the closed door session room, which is next door. I'll request that ministers and other delegates that have accompanied their heads of state to kindly wait as I will guide you on how we shall exit.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the People's Podcast, the People's Show, the Bird's Eye View. And I'm my bro, Diallo. Yeah. Sheung. Sheung.
That's exactly
Stop calling
what
my
I
name
said
like Europeans.
in that accent, exactly how I said it.
Sheung. After
Sheung.
12 years of friendship, bro. You know,
I'll continue to work on it.
you know, I'll talk to you off camera.
Dimo?
Yes.
God bless you so much and we love you na nejo nego koroge thikiriria Jorwa rĩrĩa ũgũkorwo kindu gĩgwĩtwo makũmbĩ-inĩ.
Mimi nimeshukuru sana.
Asante sana baba.
For the hand of compassion ni na Stacy no tonyitane.
Yes.
Nyodo agathemba rucia goke mutheru wi occupy gathemba.
Kabisa. Thank you so much my bishop. Ameacha amerusha mshale.
95 tu. Weke wigwatire brotici thĩinĩ wa Cedarville Estate Juja. Ko book andika kiugo mũgũnda utume kuri 20321. Kiugo mũgũnda utume kuri 20321 kana ũhũre 0722 000 222.
Kameme Classifieds.
My friend, wanaigua gukirwo nyumba ne finishing. Ni uraka kana ku renovate nyumba yaku residential, flat, duka kana office. Miradi Link Interior Solutions ni contractors area mataboretwo na fittings ya kitchen cabinet, closets, TV walls, floor tiles, wall tiles